Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. If you're new, thanks for joining us. Make sure you subscribe because I know you'd enjoy the materials on this channel. If you're a returning viewer, thanks for coming back. And today we're going straight to the University of Wageningen in the Netherlands. The scholarship at this university covers everything from tuition to stipends to living allowance to visa cost and things like that. We have about 12 people from this channel who got fully funded scholarships at this university. I think I have a screenshot of one of the awards. So this is one of the awards we won last year. We got about, I think, about 8 last year, and we have like 4 already at the university, or rather 8 this year and 4 last year. So just take a look at the juicy details of this scholarship. So it covers tuition, covers insurance, covers Lego residence permit, covers living stipend, international visa, travel cost. It's also covered by them. Um, Seminars, conferences around Europe, also covered by them. Participation in Reach Out, Reach Your Full Potential program. I think this is like a leadership program. Is also covered by them. So you can see generous, wonderful scholarships with lots of subscribers from this channel who have won it in the past, and they will also be available to help you when you get to the interview stage of this scholarship. So this is the scholarship page. If you scroll down, there are varieties of funded programs, but this is the only fully funded program, I believe. These others might contain full tuition waiver or some other perks, but this one for African students covers everything. So we can get more info here about what it covers and the time frame and things like that. So you can see here for 10 slots. The deadline is in February and you're starting in September next year. You can see all it covers: travel, living allowance, tuition, visa cost, health insurance, budget for seminars around Europe, budget for participation in this leadership program. For you to apply, you have to be an African national from the African continent, from the country in the African continent. You have to apply for one of the master's courses at this university. So this is the list of the master's courses, a very lengthy list here, as you can see. And there's this green theme in this university. So they have lots of courses in sustainability, geoengineering, forestry, animal sciences, biology, international development. And you can see that common theme: economics of sustainability, things like that. You can see that theme here: water technology and the rest of them. So it's a very lengthy list. So check for the course you intend to apply for. And according to the application procedure here, you have to apply for a course, be one of the highest performing students, usually a first class, from what they said here, usually a first class in your bachelor's degree. And then after you put forward an application, they consider this application and see whether it's competitive enough. And if it is, they would invite you to the second step. So the first step is applying for one of the master's courses. And the second is you'll be invited for an interview and an assessment. So if they judge your application as good enough, you'll be invited. You not apply for the scholarship on your own, but you're invited to apply. So in case you need help with this invitation, when you get this invitation, just send me an email. My email is somewhere on this YouTube channel. Find it out. So when you get my email, I'll connect you with scholars there already. And as I said, we have like 12 people presently studying there, and they would coach you on how to prepare for this interviews. So they give you an assignment, like an essay to write, online interview as well. Then the result is announced, and then you eventually get the outcome. So it's clearly written here, the timetable that you have to look at. The deadline is in February. And you might think it's far away, but not exactly, because you need to, you know, put your documents together, get your application essays, and every other thing you need to apply for the course in very good shape. Because these documents have to be in a very good shape before you be invited for that interview in the first place. So take time to actually put in a very competitive application. So I quickly looked at things like the application fee. And from what is written here on how to apply for a master's course, nothing was said about the application fees. And I think those who applied last year, none of them complained about application fees as well. So I guess no application fee is required, to the best of my knowledge. But confirm this, don't take my word for it. You can confirm this yourself and check. You can see bachelor's transcripts, you can see English proficiency. We're talking about that very soon. Um, the CV, letter of recommendation, when they even say it's optional, but there's no application fee written here, but you can confirm on your own and clarify from them. So let's go to the English requirement. This might give a number of people a bit of headache. So let's see who qualifies for English waivers and who do not qualify. So all these courses here are taught in English, so you need English to take the courses. So let's go to the English test. These are the different kinds of English tests accepted and their minimum grades. And then we go to exemptions. So there are a number of exemptions. Let's go down there. For those who studied in the English language at selected countries and things like that. So these are the countries on the list. Unfortunately, it's a very short list. And what I would advise you to do is to contact the university directly if your country is not on this list and make a case for why you should be exempted. You might just be lucky and get an exemption if you make a very good case that you've studied throughout in English language. English is the official language of your country, and you're requesting for an English waiver, even though your country wasn't included here. But if you can take the test, if you can take the IELTS or the TOEFL or any other eligible test, go for it. But if you cannot take the test, probably because of lack of resources, I think you should email them and clarify, make your case. And of course, I wish you good luck. For a PhD, most times for PhD funding for universities in the Netherlands, they are like job opportunities. So just go for PhD positions. They often advertise like job opportunities. So PhD positions and see what comes out. You can see here vacancies, PhD vacancies. And these are the different vacancies, as you can see, advertised as job positions. So you can click on the first one and see what it entails. And in case you're looking for a PhD, see whether you have the the requirements, the applications requirements they're looking for. And you can read in details what you'll be getting as a salary. This is impressive. Be getting close to 1,500, and there's actually opportunity for a pay increase as well. So you can see that here for PhD is very simple. Just look for PhD vacancies, go to the search bar and search it out. So for masters, I've told you that the scholarship, most of the scholarships here are partial, but this one for African students, the full scholarship, as we saw earlier, it's full scholarship. It contains or covers everything from tuition to visa cost to living stipend. We saw it here, living stipend, and the rest of them. And of course, in the screenshot I shared with you not too long ago, you also saw the different things that this scholarship covers as a proof, for instance, that it's a very generous scholarship. And that's it, guys. I hope this was useful. There are several materials on my channel already. So if you feel this is not your to your taste, you can check out other kinds of scholarships on this channel. For those documents you need to submit, such as the CV, the motivation letters, and things like that. So there are videos on this channel on how to write an academic CV. So just scroll down and check these videos on how to write a statement of purpose, on how to write an academic CV. Everything you need practically is here. And as usual, we cannot wait to celebrate you. This is another wonderful opportunity. As I said, several people have won this scholarship on this channel, and your story will not be different. So bye bye for now, and I'll see you at the top sooner than later.